Happy Friday. Hold on here. My microphone's falling apart. Should be okay. This place is fun.
That's kind of an important component to the show.
You know what? I was doing a show in Palm Springs, and one of the, you know how we have these like things that you can get in and out. You know, these ceilings are not real ceilings. You know, you can push those things up. Ours, like two of them just fell right in the middle of the show down and just crashed. And it was the air conditioner was like right there, the vent. It was like 30 degrees in there, you could hang meat. And they're like, we'll get to it next week. I don't think they fixed it at all. I think they have. That's radio for you right there, kids.
That's radio, baby.
So I was talking to Chris before he left. We were talking about Turning Point, and they're like, yeah, well, this club's going to start. I'm like, do we have to allow all the other clubs now? Right? Like, if do you?
I would think you do.
Constitutionally, you probably have to.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if there's any challenges and how that plays out. But, yeah, I mean, I really don't know about what it takes to go about forming a club in a school, in a high school.
Yeah, because a club. Because you're forming a club, it's like there's going to be meetings, and that's something I don't want to do. So I was already out. But if you think about it, if somebody comes, we want to form a communism club.
Communism club.
Satan. Right? They have those Satan clubs.
They do.
They do.
And I believe there was something along those lines in Memphis last year.
Yeah,
I've got to look that up.
Chris and I were thinking, was it Memphis? Was it Knoxville? It was one of those places.
Satan Club.
Are you going to have the LGBTQ? Do they have those clubs? Can you not have those clubs? Are you going to? What if a group of Muslim kids want to have those clubs?
Oh, yeah. This was an after-school Satan club established at Chimney Rock Elementary in Memphis in early 2024.
Yeah.
Run by the Satanic Temple.
As you do.
Don't get excited. It wasn't that fun.
And this is after the Memphis Shelby County School District legally had to allow it.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, if you're going to have all these other clubs, what's the next club that's going to come?
I guess we'll see.
We'll find out. If, like we were saying, because now the Turning Point, that's after school, right?
Turning Point?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or lunch? It's not a class.
No.
I mean, Texas would like that. Texas is like, if only Dennis Prager could teach all the classes. Oh, wait, he does.
Got a lot of videos.
He does, because they're like, the books are like based on Prager stuff. You're like, oh, goodness me. Whatever happened to teaching the kids? They show up, they do their stuff, they learn to read and write, they leave, and then you get to handle the rest of their life.
What school did you go to?
Hard Knocks.
The school of I'm not showing up.
Yeah, so they're like, leave it to Chad to stomp on Chris's show and rain on his parade. No, it was a question. I mean, is anybody asking that? I mean, they said, well, if you try to stop, well, first of all, you don't try to stop them. They have no problem with that. Absolutely, if that's what it is. But the thing is now do we have to allow everybody else? Because you don't think there's going to be other people that go, because everybody's going to want to have their thing.
There will be somebody that will come in and want to establish something controversial just as a way to kind of stick it back at Turning Point.
Yeah. That's what I meant. I mean, like, oh, we should stop it. But I mean, I just, that's why kids are homeschooled now. We have no clubs at our house. Outside of golf clubs, no clubs. Do you guys want to have a club? No. The football coach, Sharon Moore, in court as we speak.
Felony, home invasion, stalking, breaking and entering.
Wow. That went fast. That went sideways.
That's some crimes.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
He's in some serious trouble. He's still in jail.
Yeah, he's apparently appearing via camera.
Yeah, they got him in one of those little boxes. I mean, think about this. 2 weeks ago, you were getting ready to play Ohio State. And now, I mean, the pressure, because he must have known, because apparently it was the worst kept secret in college sports. that they had been investigating him for a while. And the latest, this is the greatest one. This because it can't just be, hey, this guy was, he liked the Strange. It can't be anything like that. No. This was, they wanted him out. They were afraid it would be called racist. She was a plant. And then it got out of control. And you're like, oh. And now it's like, it's nuts. And the girl that did it, like you were talking about, her salary went from like $45,000 to like $95,000.
Yeah, apparently she got a massive raise for no apparent reason. Like, I don't know if it was necessarily merit-based, or maybe he claimed it was merit-based, but that was probably a red flag.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
You get a raise like that, and that's,
You double somebody's, you're not going from a assistant head coach and linebacker coach to, and they go, we're going to just double your pay for being the linebacker coach. She was an assistant to him, and all of a sudden you're making almost $100,000 out of nowhere. So this it's the conspiracies around this stuff. Man, he does not look thrilled. He was, you know what? The going over there with knives, doing that kind of stuff, you get caught out there. You're not the first. You won't be the last, right? That's the reality of it. You could go on and coach somewhere else.
Yeah,
Bobby Petrino, there's at least once a decade he's grabbing some chick's ass and he's not supposed to, riding around on a motorcycle.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get to that point? What is it going on in your life that, I mean, this is a prestigious man. I mean, this man holds the head coaching job of a blue blood university.
I would say
How did he get to that point?
I don't know.
By thinking the rules don't apply to him.
No, I think that he, by the sounds of it, she was not the first either. There was an OnlyFans model that's come out now that he had been DMing. I think he's famous in a tiny place. That's a smart thing to do, by the way. Ann Arbor is not a massive place. He's got tons of money. He is, what do you think? There's maybe, like you said, a blue blood. USC, Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, Notre Dame. I mean, those are kind of like, and here you are taking over, this insanity and doing this. And I have a feeling we're going to find out later on, this is not the first issue he's had. But then when he went suicidal and home invasion, that changed everything.
Yeah.
He could have been on a coaching staff next year in the NFL. Because once you get the NFL is totally a different game. Like, we don't care what you do. Right?
Just don't gamble.
Yeah. Don't punch somebody in the face on camera that's a woman. That's it. Outside it, and don't gamble. We don't care. But now, look at him. I mean, he's facing serious time.
His bond is $25,000.
Yeah.
He's probably carrying that in his pocket.
Yeah, but where's he going to go? Home? And I feel horrific. The horror for his little kids, right?
Yeah.
And his wife.
Yeah, that's always something like this. That's what you always think about.
And she was the one that called, right?
Yeah, his wife.
He grabbed the knives and bounced.
Yeah,
man, that's awful. That is. I mean, you think about it.
He's just a Britney Spears aficionado.
Man, she is nuts. Whew, seen some pictures from her. She's not doing well. Somebody needs to go save her. Oh wait, they tried
she
that.
Wears that bikini constantly
all the time. I don't even think she bathes. She looks like she doesn't bathe anymore.
What there's
been rumors that she doesn't. There's been talk about that.
I feel like she looks like she smells like sadness and cigarettes.
Apparently, her house is like in some kind of a hoarding situation.
Yeah.
She doesn't clean up after the dogs.
No,
and stuff.
that's gross. That is gross. So gross. You know who's gonna? You watch this woman from Michigan. What's her name? Paige Shiver, I think, and her dad's actually a scout for the Chicago Bears. So you watch. What do you think they're going to have to settle out of court with her for? Yeah, she got double paid. So that was the new thing, though, is that she's a plant, guys. She's a plant. She's not real.
So they set him up.
They set him up because they wanted to get rid of him because he is 16-7 in 2 years. That's not who we are or whatever he was.
Well, they won a national title, too, just 2 years ago.
Yeah. But they won it with the guy who no longer there.
Yep. Went to the NFL.
Yeah. Who was also suspended for the first couple games of the season. Remember that? Because he was caught.
Sign stealing.
16-7 is not a terrible record, is it?
It is if you're a Michigan.
Yeah, if you're a Michigan, that's a terrible record. Did you see who the money's on, though? For who's going to take over?
Him?
Clark Lee.
Ooh.
Is that Bruce's brother?
Yes.
Vanderbilt, don't let him go, Vandy.
Yeah.
You better keep him.
See, LSU, like if Florida, I don't know if I'd want that kind of, but man, it's again, you're taking over something.
Well, you're taking over something that is burning down.
Yes. So you're going to have lots of leeway. And you're also going to go somewhere where automatically overnight, like people here know who Clark Lee is. Some people, not a lot. He could probably walk in a mall. Some people recognize him. Some people won't. You go to Michigan, you overnight are famous. So that'll be, and I know he probably doesn't want to leave, but you have to take the call, don't you? I know he signed a new contract, but you've got to take the call.
Well, I think, you would at least listen.
Yeah, you always have the conversation.
Yeah.
Because, you could be totally against it, but you still have the conversation because they could say something that makes you go, wait a minute, what now?
Well, they will say, we have all the money you could ever dream of here, and we're going to pay you double what you're making now, and we're going to pay for your buyout. All you guys have to do is fly here tonight. Everybody else will go to your house and pick up all of your stuff and move it to the house that we're going to allow you to live in for a year for free, and you're going to get the jet for 8 round trips a year for free. Because they all have jets now. Because that's what college is all about. And they wonder why kids can't pay off their student loans.
Football players can.
Yeah, they can't. Well,
what
they can
student
now.
loans?
God, just insane. Just insane. Just insane indeed. A lot of stuff to get to today. We're going to talk a little bit about, I don't know, stuff. Oh, I got the third worst Christmas song. The other two.
So we're not getting number 1 and number 2 till next week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but this Christmas song is like, what? Wait, what did he say? And it's from a band that's huge. Huge. And you're like, who allowed you to do this? Was it a bet? Was it like an art project? It's Christmas. Santa shouldn't do these things.
Well, he shouldn't have AIDS either.
No, he shouldn't.
Apparently, Tiny Tim thought he did.
Well, yeah. Well, he was hoping because he was hoping to make a statement. And he did. How did Santa get the AIDS? We don't need to ask those questions. Santa didn't do that. A bunch of other fun stuff today that's not this. Oh, and we've got now we know why we're going into Venezuela, so you guys should feel pretty good about that.
For the bananas?
For the bananas. We're going to...
Well, you could call it that.
I thought it was the drugs. No, but wait, it's this and it's that. No, we got a new one now. This one is... Even my buddy just texted me. He goes, really? And he said what it is, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
But oddly enough, we're not going into North Korea.
No, we're not. That is a weird thing, right?
Do they have bananas?
They do. They do have a few of them. Not a lot, but they have a few.
Pyongyang.
Oh, you know why? Because magically, Kim Jong-un can grow them. Because he's magic. Did you know that? He's magic. Just like his grandfather and his father. Born on a mountaintop on a snowy day and raised by panda bears.
The very first time he went golfing, he hit 9 holes in 1.
As you do. It was too easy. That's why he doesn't play. Tiger Un, they called him. Panther. Here goes Panther. Finally, Friday sounds. Bunch of other good fun stuff on the way. Happy Friday, everybody. Chad Benson, Super Talk 987. My Sharona. Remember that?
Loved that song. Had it on 45.
That's right.
Good Girls Don't was much better.
Yeah, that was a good one, too.
My Sharona.
I can't remember what the B-side was for Sharona. Probably wasn't very good, though.
No, they had that. There it is, guys. And
Those
bye.
were their 2 hits.
That's it.
That was it.
It was like a 1.5 hit.
Yeah.
when you think about
their
it.
90s album was the best thing they ever put out, though. Serious Fun.
Really?
Yeah, amazing record. Amazing.
All right, dude, I'm going to listen to that. Cool. I didn't know they put one out in the 90s.
Yeah, it's called Serious Fun.
All right.
Oh, there you go. There you go, kids.
Brother Bell, man, I'm telling you.
Look at this. I mean, you know how he is?
He's the Beltanica of music.
He's the Beltanica of music. It is Friday. We like to have fun, listen to the crazy things that happen this week, because as you know, every week seems to be the longest year of the week, if that makes sense. Oh, are you, Nick? You're also a Fed.
Dude, get this. The New York Post just said ex-Michigan football coach told mistress he was going to make her watch him kill himself.
Oh.
My blood is on your hands.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah.
That's why his wife was calling, too. Yeah. Well, probably whenever he grabbed the knives and left the home.
Yeah.
That might have been when she called.
That is, man. God, that's crazy.
Wow. So this has been, what we were talking about, like how you get to that point and kind of what you were talking about, this had been festering for a while.
Yeah. Could you imagine on that day coaching, you're out there at Ohio State and you're just thinking of all the world's got to be crumbling around you.
Right. And you're coaching against the number one team in the country.
Man, that is just, wow. He was going to do that in front of her. Thank God he didn't.
Yes.
And thank God he didn't hurt her. And thank God he didn't hurt his wife and kids.
Yes.
And himself. He's obviously got problems and he needs to seek help. And I'm sure over the next couple of days, yes, the conspiracy theories will run wide because that's what we do nowadays. But at the same time, I'm sure we're going to find out this was not his first girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. And the kids, I hope she is taking the kids and she's far away out of Ann Arbor right now.
Yeah, I would definitely leave. Hopefully they've got some family somewhere and they can
that's just sad. Very
protect those kids.
Very sad. Fun stuff still to come. We got some Epstein stuff. Got some pictures.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're leaking stuff slowly. But this is not because they have the 18th, right, to get everything out, which they're never going to do. Just for those of you guys not understanding. They're probably not going to get everything out because they say they're having to try to redact everything.
Well, it depends on whether or not there's more investigations.
Yes, which I'm sure they would automatically do. But if I'm Venezuela, I'd be a little nervous because every time Epstein, somebody gets bombed. He learned that from Bibi. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about Indiana, the Hoosiers. What did they do last night? Well, they did something. Uh-oh. Is this a sign of something? And the latest, this is my favorite, the latest reason now we may have to go into Venezuela. This one is a doozy. This one, and by the way, they've gone to this playbook before. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7. Everybody's texting him about imagine being those kids, right? That guy was in your house. You trusted this football coach to have your kids at that school. And now, what a nightmare that is. Man, there's going to be like 3 players next year on their team. We're playing two-way football, boys.
Well, if you think about the kids that, he's got playing for him right now.
Yeah. Because the guys jump in the portal all the time now because, Penn State's going to offer you $50,000 more to come over here and you jump. What was it? They were trying to get the guy that played quarterback from this year. Was it Dave Portnoy? Wanted to give him $10 million to go play for Michigan.
Wow.
I mean, it's the money's crazy already, as we already know. I mean, yesterday, University of Utah signed a deal with a venture capital firm for the tune of up to $500 million for their NIL.
Wow.
Is that insane?
Yeah, dude. It's basically pro football.
That's what it is.
That's what it's turning into.
Guys don't want to go play in the – why would I go to the NFL? I mean, that's why Poppy is trying to get his 28th year of college.
Yeah.
Because if he does make an NFL team next year, right? And I think there's a chance he could, practice squad for sure, back up. I mean, Brock Purdy's not that much shorter, and Brock Purdy kind of has a little Baker Mayfield in him. But what's he making? $450,000? He's making 1.6 here playing college. No wonder you want to, and you get to do college.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, God, those poor kids. That portal opens up. I think was it next week? Man, there's going to be everybody in there.
That quarterback he was able to recruit there, that kid is going to be something else.
Yeah.
I cannot remember his name, but, man, he's going to be something else.
Yes.
And like you just said, there's going to be a lot of people coming after him. Hey, we're pretty stable over here.
Yeah. Oh, big time.
Yeah, we don't have crazies on staff.
Plus, those guys are going to want to get out. And the other side of it is if Michigan wants to be competitive, they're going to have to go get more NIL money, which they have. They got boosters for days. They got companies for days that'll throw it at them. So they're going to have to overpay for some kids that wouldn't get near that just to get some of these, to fill some holes they're going to have. Whew, man, I think I should suit up.
I'm looking at a picture of, I guess, his mistress.
Paige?
She seems a lot younger than him.
Yeah. Although, you know what? He's not that old.
No, he played for Oklahoma back in the
no, he's a Sooner.
Yeah, he played for us back in the
That's
early
why Ken's
2000s.
cutting him so much slack.
She is That's a little bit why.
Oh, it's not.
So how old is she? She's not. She's in her mid-20s?
Yeah, she's a staffer, but yeah, she doesn't look a day over 24 or 25.
Her payroll. So she was already working there before she became, I guess, his sidekick.
Assistant?
Yeah, assistant. Like she was. She got a 55% pay increase this year.
Yeah.
She went from $58,000 to $90,000 plus all the other stuff that comes with it. Yeah, I'd say she's in her mid-20s. And then the person that's going to take over the team right now is Biff Poggi. Do you know who he is?
I have no idea.
You guys, this story, by the way, here's a story that at least make you smile. His name's Biff Poggi, and I know that sounds weird. Biff hasn't coached football for a long time, right? He was a Browns, he was all these things, but what he was is he went and he's done a couple different things, and he's an interesting cat because, and again, who doesn't want a coach named Biff? It's the Poggi.
Marty McFly.
Oh, that'd be great. The Marty McFly.
He's just interim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just filling the road. They've got a bowl game against Texas coming up.
That's right. So Biff he worked with the Browns, he did stuff, and then after that, he went and started a hedge fund for years. And then got back into coaching because he missed it and was doing it as kind of I'm just going to help kids. And then now he's going to be their coach. Oh, Biff Poggi.
Is he Amish?
He is not.
Oh, okay.
They don't have a lot of Biffs in the Amish world, I would assume. But you don't know. By the way, there is a Hallmark Amish Christmas or a Lifetime Amish Christmas. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what it means. It's
I bet you the food is delicious.
a lot of churn into the butter. You go there and you're like, oh, right on. I'm kind of feeling these Amish chicks.
All the guys are in great shape from chopping wood.
That's right. They all got farmer strength. Hello there.
And then we three show up.
That's right. It's kind of like when Family Guy, they got stuck in Amish country. I was laughing so hard. Oh man. God, that's crazy. Crazy. This is going to be fun though, the horror of what went on, but already the fact that you can't go online and not see something where it's this wasn't his fault. They set him up. And I'm thinking this is his fault. And, I'm thinking this is.
Yeah, he's only 39.
Yeah.
You don't threaten to kill yourself because you were framed.
Yeah, that's right.
He had a $30 million career.
Yeah. She's 32, by the way. She's not that young.
Is really?
Yeah.
Man, she looks young. Maybe it's just because I'm old.
Yeah. I thought she looked younger than that. She doesn't look that much old, but all. But yeah, you like you said, man, you don't threaten to kill yourself if you're framed like that. And now the world, like, again,
this had been going on a while.
Yeah, screwing up, making horrible choices. That's happens in sports. It happens in regular life. You can move on from it, and still, you throw yourself in front of the world. You do your mea culpa, and fall on the sword, and you move on with your life. You take a year off because you're going to have some money. Because, you're not going to get any of that money, but it's not like you're going to be homeless. And then what do? You go and then you get a defensive coordinator job and you prove your worth again. Then you get another shot, or you go to the NFL. And instead, it's like, whew, he's nuts. I mean, that's tough. That's a tough one there.
Yeah, so she says, she's apparently said the stalking had been going on for months.
So is that what he was doing, was stalking her?
That's what she says.
What's her name?
Paige Shiver?
Yeah. And so they broke up a while back, and he's just been going crazy.
That apparently looks like that could be the case.
Somebody sent a picture, TB. Whoa, not that I'm on his side now, but I have a little bit of insight on what he was going through. And there's a picture of her. He goes, smoke show. Yeah. She was. Oh, man. You feel bad for the family. You feel bad because there's fallout, right? This is the collateral damage that's going to come now with your little girls and your wife and the collateral damage. I mean, do you remember what it was like when Sandusky with Penn State? Remember that?
Oh, yes.
Then he went on, was it 2020?
Yeah.
Because apparently his lawyer couldn't get to him in time to tell him, don't do an interview.
We were just horsing around.
Yeah.
I bet you were.
Do you like touching boys? I like putting my hand on their knee. Well, that's not the answer you're looking for.
Why hasn't she been fired?
Well, because they're probably trying to figure out, okay, how much money are we going to have to pay her to go away?
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts now.
Especially if she was being stalked and they knew. See, the thing is, apparently everybody in and around football, college football, knew about this story, knew there was an investigation. So if that's true, and now you're hearing that they didn't want to get rid of him a week before the Ohio State game. So what you're saying is, hey, we don't want to lose to Ohio State. We don't want to make everything weird. So we're going to let him play also while he's stalking this lady on our dime. And we know about it. Yeah, you're paying out big. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets $1 million or $2 million plus, if not more, to go away.
Either that or, maybe they've got a policy where staff are not supposed to commingle.
Yeah,
maybe they might be able to just say, you know what, you're out.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. And the reason they won't do that is because he was stalking her and they knew about it. Yeah, the commingling might be fine, but they don't want to. Here's the thing. The last thing they want to do is probably go through a protracted lawsuit.
They want this to go away.
Go away.
As fast as possible.
Absolutely. Go away. Just go. What do we have to do to go away? Because if they, like somebody said earlier, if they really wanted to keep him too, they would have figured out a way a long time ago to nip this in the bud, tell him he's got to go to rehab for some reason. And, that's what.
Yeah, so the next thing, boys, is when did the athletic director learn about all this?
Oh, yeah. All the dominoes. Who is their athletic director? Is somebody famous?
I have to look that up.
Yeah, and again, how long did you know? How long did you let it go on for? And if you did let it go on for this amount of time, knowing full well this was happening, it was recruiting season. Well, I don't know what it was, but you can't do that.
Yeah, Ward Manuel, the current athletic director, recently facing scrutiny about his role after the firing of Sharon Moore.
Yeah. Whew, this is
this had been going on for a while.
Yeah.
It's like you said, man, there was a lot going on leading up to Wednesday.
But I don't think they probably didn't expect him to obviously try to do whatever he was going to do with the knives. But
now there's a report from CBS that says athletic director Manuel was aware of Sharon Moore's recent mental health issues before the firing. So there had been things happening.
Ooh. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of lawsuits coming. It's a sad situation. And if he really has mental health issues and they did nothing to even prevent, you did nothing else. You knew he was melting down, twisting, going off the reservation, and you did nothing, and you put his family, and everybody else in danger. Oh, man. I have a feeling Mr. Ward will also be shown the door soon.
Nip it in the bud.
I know. That's why we need that guy.
He knew it.
That's what. You knew it, Andy. Andy, you knew it.
Andy.
I'm getting my bullet. One bullet. That's all they gave me. One bullet. Coming up.
He kept it in his shirt
pocket.
He
kept it in his shirt pocket.
He did more damage to the courthouse with that one bullet than he did any criminal ever.
And when he took the gun out every once in a while, the gun was like 3 times the size of him. You know, Andy. All right, coming up, back to our Christmas horror songs. Number 3 today is from a really, really, actually amazing band. And who thought this would be a good idea? And then they decided, hey, we should do a video with this. Also, Twisted. Talk about that straight ahead. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 97.